Vicky deserves an absolute medal because after everything that Joel has put her through, she does not have to say to Ross that he can come home, but obviously she is. She's been such an amazing supportive wife, and also obviously Ross is desperately trying to find out like what has happened to Joel, who's done this to him and how has it happened. I have no idea how this has happened. I think that obviously the kids definitely maybe know a lot more than they're like saying, but I don't think it was them that actually did it. Obviously I think Barney's had something to do with it, and I'm wondering if Barney's the one that's done it because he really loves Avani or something like that, and obviously knows how much that Avani doesn't like Joel after what he did to her and things like that. So whether it's Barney that's done it because of that, I'm thinking maybe. Good on George for standing up to Lenny and saying, look, Eddie is an absolute creep and I don't want him near my mum and I'm not going to come to his funeral either. I thought that Chelsea was going to make it. I thought she was going to make it in time. She said she was going to come to court and like basically try and help the situation. I thought she was going to make it, but of course looks like she hasn't, and Ian has got 8 months in prison, so looks like Ian's going to be away for a bit. I'm happy that Linda is moving on a little bit with Clive, but like a lot of you guys and like a lot of people that I've seen, I feel like Micah's going to come back. Obviously there was no dead body, there was nothing, so yeah, I do feel like he's going to come back, but maybe this is what Linda needs, just to chill out a little bit and have a little bit of fun like while she can. Well, Ian is in prison with Gray. Guys, I don't like this. I genuinely don't like this for Ian at all in the slightest because, yeah, I just feel like it's going to be absolute big trouble. Obviously, Sheila's helping out with his appeal, which is good, but obviously she's then went and told Gray that and explained the situation about what happened with Chelsea shouting at Jordan, etc. And Gray's like, she's a bad mum, blah, blah, blah. I also feel like he's going to give Ian a very hard time as well. Like, he's not going to make this easy. I feel like we're going to maybe see a little bit more of Ian in prison than we think, and yeah, I feel like it's going to be a tough time for him. So obviously we saw that Jean's seen the video on Lily's phone about like the kids like locking Joel up and like putting him on the bike chain, etc, etc, and then basically she went to Jack with it. Turns out the bike chain was Ricky's, obviously, and yeah, it's like genuinely Jack's not happy about it. Jack's now having to do everything that he can to protect his own job and protect the kids now that he knows what they've been up to, and obviously Jack thinks it is one of the kids. I think it's one of the kids. I still think it's Barney, like I was explaining before, but yeah, that's what I think. Like, Jack's just now going to have to do everything to protect the kids. I love Suki and Eve versus Nicola, and obviously they've got a way around it now because George has told Eve that he killed his own dad, so like that he killed Eddie, so Eve's now went back to Nicola and said, I know what George has done, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's going to be Eve's get out of jail free card, isn't it? Gray is 100% playing mind games with Ian. There is no way that he's okay with what Ian's done and what's happened. But I do feel like he might be a little bit more angry at Chelsea than Ian, but he's still definitely playing these mind games with him and stuff. Clearly, Avani only let Joel stay because he blackmailed her with it, like, basically. So yeah, as suspected, Eve has used this against Nicola, but honestly, she's been quite cool about it, and yeah, of course we kind of knew she was going to, and Nicola also spoke to her sister Gemma. This is leading me to think that Gemma's going to come into the show, which I would love because we've heard a bit about Nicola's history and I would love to see her sister. I mean, Gray wants to help Ian take revenge. I mean, will Ian take revenge? I don't know, because it's not a very Ian thing to do, but maybe Gray will convince him.